Step up, step in, come and take a ride. Tear in my hand, gonna be your guide. Mecca divine, yeah, the vibe is clear. Clarity and light, let me bring you near. Ooh, yeah. Glow, glow. Mecca divine, hey. Guidance so strong, it's your time. Let's go. Feel the vibe, let it shine. Elevate your soul, cross the line. Shuffle the cards, find the key inside. Every turn shows the truth you can't hide. Energy's flowing, feel the spark ignite. Step to the rhythm, everything feels right. Glow, glow. Make a divine guidance so strong, it's your time. Feel the vibe, let it shine. Elevate your soul, cross the line. It's the rhythm of your heart that beats. Answers in the stars and the streets. Every path has a sign, don't wait. Your journey's alive, create your fate.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, hey, hey! How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday! Sorry about the delay, y'all. I got backed up with personal readings, but I think we are good to go now. So let's go ahead and get started. As you guys know, in today's reading, we're going to do an energy check-in between you and the person that you're currently connected to in love and romance. This can be someone that you are actually interacting with on a regular basis, or it can be somebody that you may have had some type of disconnect from. As you guys know, with tarot, only take the messages that are for you, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit, as the intro stated. Also, check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right. All right. We're going to first start off with Aries. Any Aries out there? Any Aries? I see we got Julie in the building. Hey, Julie. We got George. Hey, hey. Good to see y'all. Let's get right into it. I'm not going to hold you guys. Y'all been waiting already. Let's get it. Ooh, that was strange. Try that again. Wasn't quite ready. Spirit, can't even get the question out. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Aries is currently connected to in love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Aries and their person at this time? All right, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the Four of Wands. All right. So you have somebody that's definitely trying their best to move on, but they're having trouble. This is somebody that's having trouble moving on. It's like one day they want to move on from this, and then the next they want to come back. I'm getting someone that's kind of like having second thoughts about leaving or recovering from this. And it has a lot to do with this person sees you as home. They see you as, you know, the place that they want to settle down with the Four of Wands with the Two of Cups. They see you as a solid love offer. I'm getting you don't compare to the rest. That's what I'm hearing. You don't compare Aries to the rest. This person has ruined their reputation with you. I don't feel like you trust them, Aries, at this time. And this person is very bitter and angry. I think more so because they can't get you off of their mind. They've tried to move on, like I say, and they're upset that they can't. Okay, they keep replaying everything in their past and like going back and forth about like where did I go wrong? What did I say? What did I do? I'm getting like a very much like somebody that's getting a taste of their own karma. Yeah, they don't want you to move on though. They don't want you to move on. They want to hold on to the memories. Hold on to what you gave them. Yeah, hold on to what you gave them. But I think you've gotten a lot of clarity about this person. You see this person as someone that is a big procrastinator, very immature, very much focused on what they want, where they want to go, doing what they want to do. Yeah, you just see them as someone that's just doing their own thing. So you kind of just went your own way. I see a lot of you Aries just being very clear about what you're dealing with, that this is someone that's not, that hasn't been sure about you. Aries want with this person. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Swords. Yeah, you don't see this person as a feasible option because they put 10 swords in your back. You don't trust them at all. You see them as somebody that is only going to come in and continue to hurt you. So you have your guard all the way up here. And it's unfortunate because we have two people that's definitely on two different pages. Two different pages. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. I see for Jessica, she says, yep, this is definitely making sense to her story. Man, sorry, Aries, if this is your story. I know it's very heartbreaking, especially considering this person had their opportunity. They could have had you when they had you in their grasp, but they just mishandled you and lost you. This is a situation where you just had to walk away to protect yourself. And just so you know, they're coming up, first card, Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is someone that's in and out. So I really feel like this is someone that has a energy of doing this to a lot of people, especially you. Um, Tell me why the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's how they make magic happen. That's how they make, that's how they get what they want. They come in, as quick as they come in, they rush out. They move on somewhere else. And they thought that you were just like everyone else. But like I said, this person says, Aries, you're not like the rest. And they recognize this a little bit too late. Ah. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. You could be connecting to a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possible Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. All right, that's what I have. All right. Are we having connection issues already? It's cutting out? Okay. Can y'all hear and see me okay? Is it better now, guys? Hopefully it's better. I changed it. I changed the connection to my hotspot on my phone. So hopefully the connection will come through a little bit better. Can y'all hear and see me okay? Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear and see me? I think we're good though. Okay. All right, we're going to keep going. I think we're good. Yay! Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this. Next, we got Taurus. Any Tauruses out there? Any Tauruses? Any Tauruses? All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is currently connected to Taurus in love and romance at this time. What is the situation surrounding Taurus and their person? All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Hangman in the reverse. I'm getting this as somebody that's very much stuck in their ways. You guys could be having a bit of issues right now in your relationship where this person feels like they just kind of need to hold off coming forward until they get more clarity about this situation. They really want to try to work on things with you, but they need to know like where you stand. That's what I'm getting. So when they need to know where you stand in this connection before they return back. If you want to know, like this person is very much an individual, I feel like that puts more priority on their money, their stability. I don't think this is someone that's putting a lot of emphasis or value on love. In fact, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, I think this person has a very negative connotation when it comes to giving you a love offer and just love in general right now at this moment. So that's why I say they kind of want to know where you stand, Taurus, before they actually come forward. So when it comes when it comes to you, Taurus, with this Knight of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this was a significant loss, right? And you're gradually trying to recover from this relationship or situation. But there's a part of you that's still having a hard time deciding what to do next. And it has a lot to do with lack of confidence. You don't feel confident to get out there again, or you don't feel confident to even go back to this person. You're just kind of like almost at a standstill. Like, what do I do? What do I do? because your energy is still in a space of needing to heal and recover, but you're holding on a lot to what's happened, replaying the past, making peace with the past. And your person the whole time, I feel, is more focusing on themselves. So just keep that in mind while you're thinking about them, the relationship, what's going on between you two. It looks like someone that's more focused on themselves. I'm curious to see, what does this person want from Taurus specifically? Okay, they want to be able to juggle multiple tasks, multiple things, because again, they think so negatively about what can go wrong. So I'm just not confident this is somebody that is very sure about you or this connection. They're just not sure and they need more clarity. I'm not getting a love offer. I'm gonna be honest. I keep getting pentacles. So this is somebody again that can be very selfish and they're focusing more on stability and money. They're not putting focuses on love here. So they may see you as somebody that they can mooch off of or take advantage of or just use your energy for their own personal gain. Yeah, this is somebody that I feel like is um easily gets exhausted by the demands of whatever you're asking them to do. Whatever that may be, Taurus. I don't know. All right. This person could be, we have fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. We also have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra. And that's the main energy right there. It can be anybody, of course. Okay, we're going to keep rolling. It's still cutting in and out, y'all. I'm about to give up on this live. Oh, man. Okay, y'all, hold on a second. I'm about to give up on this live, y'all. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, man. On my end, it's coming out okay. So if you guys go out and then come back in, maybe it won't cut off and on. Is it still messing up? On my end, it's coming out okay. Yeah, I'm able to see and hear it fine. So I don't know what you guys are seeing. Can y'all tell me if you guys can hear and see me okay? Okay, Manny says it's fine. So she must be looking at something else. She must be looking at a different part. Thank you. I don't have my mods here, y'all. So I just need help. I need y'all help. It's a one woman show. It's a one woman show. So y'all got to help me out. Y'all got to help me out. All right, here we go. We're going to keep rolling. We got Gemini. It's working fine. Good, good, good. Okay, I was about to shut down the live and say, forget it. I quit. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, my dreamy skin. Thank you, Ashley. Thank y'all. I don't have my mods on tonight, so I'm struggling here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there goes Fred. Thank you, Fred. All right, here we go. We got Gemini. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, the situation surrounding Gemini and the person they're connected to in love. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay. This is someone that really wants to work on this without having to put in work. Does that make sense? I want to work on this relationship with you, Gemini, but I don't want to have to put in the work. Interesting. Let me see why. Why are they not wanting to make any effort here? We have the Four of Wands in the reverse, and then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is not somebody that I feel like is mature enough to handle a serious relationship. This is someone that feels like since the relationship is already having some issues, why make the effort? Why try to fix this? Why try to put forth any energy to make it work when it's already not working? We're having too much conflicts, issues, dramas. We just can't seem to get on the same page. That's the way this person feels like. Like, what's the point? But they're not totally letting you go. I'm not getting someone that's just saying, I quit. But I'm definitely getting someone that's saying, man, I really wish I can decide if it's safe or not. But I do know there's a lot of baggage here. So the underneath the surface, subconsciously, they are planning to move forward and they're taking action to do so in the 3D, but I don't know. I'm still getting someone that's going back and forth. Like, is that even what I want to do? Okay. So they're still kind of fickle. Now, when it comes to you, Gemini, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, you really feel like this thing is a one-sided relationship. You don't feel like this is somebody that's giving you any real effort, any real support. There could be outside interference, and it all just makes you feel like you're in this alone. You feel like you're in this thing alone. And the roles can be reversed, y'all. So take it as it resonates. And so, in your opinion, like, you really want progress and you've made every effort you can to see the results, but it never really came because you got so much pushback from your person. With the Four of Swords here to the Moon in reverse, this is somebody that has a hard time letting go of fear. This is a fear-based connection. This is someone that's scared to take risk on love. They're coming up as a Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a very immature energy and someone that comes across quite non-committal, timid, scared, just not on your level. But you come across as somebody that's very compassionate, very ambitious, ready to take action and go for what you love. I think you guys are definitely in love with this person and you just really want them to show up for you in a way that says they love you too, but you're just not getting that. And it's because of fear. This is somebody that's very scared to love you. They rather just kind of like keep it casual, keep it light to make peace with this situation, but not necessarily go further than that because that's a safe space. That's a safe space for this person. Okay, why is just a Three of Cups a safe space for this person? We have the Eight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Because they feel like you're going to expect them to give more, be more generous with their time, with their energy. And this person knows like they haven't been that way. And it's led to the demise of this relationship, but it's not really giving the energy of someone that really is going to do that. They're not going to provoke change because this is someone that is holding back because of fear. You could also be dealing with somebody who was keeping secrets of giving to other people or um, entertaining other options. With the Two of Wands, it's very much possible. Give me something on this Two of Wands with this person. Yeah, they were playing it safe. They were playing it small. They turned their back on this connection and tried to move on from you. So they were like, do I want to move on or do I want to stay in this? Yep. Do I want to move on or stay in it? And they never really made a choice. So it never really felt fair to you. Okay. It felt like this is somebody that was very selfish, and that would be correct. All right. This person could be a lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sag, definitely a lot of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm not getting a lot of air. I'm getting some air, but not much. Okay. That's the main energy. They can have that in their sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All right. It could be any sign, of course. ASMR says, I was happy, but apparently he wasn't. It's been a month. Yeah, that's what I'm getting like. And it could be the roles being reversed where you are the one that was giving so much in the relationship and they were just kind of like running away out of fear. So it can be either way. I'm sorry you had to experience that. And my heart goes out to any Gemini who had to experience that. Thank you guys so much for coming alive in the chat. My goodness. I feel like nobody was here. I'm like, I'm just talking to myself. I shouldn't have even went live. I should have just stayed off the live. But you guys are here. Yay. Y'all know I love to interact with you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Cassandra says, I feel he is lost and just handling everything very wrong. Yeah. If this is your story, Gemini, your person, their energy is very scattered and very confused. They really need to step back, honestly, and reevaluate what do they want for themselves. First, what do they want for themselves? And then what do they want moving forward? So that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. Hey, Delaney, good to see you. All right, Cancerians, you're next. Delaney's a Cancer moon. Ready for the Cancer reads. Let's get it. I'm so glad you guys are here. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't got no mods here. I don't got no subscribers on the live. Nobody's here. Oh man. Mia says for the Gemini read, funny, I gave him the casual fling that he wanted and he acted like a baby. Yeah, of course. Very fickle, very undecided. You know, that's how it works. That's how it works. Cancers are in the building. Kay's here. Let's get it, Cancers. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer's person that they're connected to in love and romance. Oh man, it's like the Aries and the Cancer read, the cards are like popping out like popcorn. Tell me about the the person that Cancer is connected to in love and romance at this time. What is the situation surrounding Cancer and their person? Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Eight of Swords, and then we have the World card. All right. With the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse to the Five of Cups in the reverse, Cancerians, you're dealing with someone who doesn't really have any motivation to work on something because they feel guilty. This is someone that has a really strong feeling of guilt and shame. You know, they feel like what they went through with you was definitely a setback, and they just don't have the energy to do anything about it. So, you know what they do? They just run off. They run off into the sunset, probably to go towards someone else out of frustration with no intention to build anything with you or with anyone else. You know, classic player, classic inconsistent energy, uh not really giving someone that's committal. Okay, that's what we're getting. Okay, tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Why the Knight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, when they would get mad at you, angry, frustrated, I'm getting the energy of somebody that would just run off to someone else to make you jealous. Now you with the Eight of Swords to the Page of Swords, you're definitely in your head about something that you saw, something that you noticed or heard about this person. You really feel like they were in this with you for their own personal gain. You're now starting to see and realize, Cancer, that this person was taking you for granted. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting this is somebody that really just, used you up, and it just really pissed you off and put you in your head. And so now you're just dropping it. Like, maybe at some point you were really going back and forth, like, is it worth it? And then you got some type of information, whether it be looking at their socials, asking people about them, talking to their friends, family, what have you. And that's when you realize, yeah, it's a no. This is somebody that's just coming to mooch off of my energy. And that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So yeah, the roles can be reversed in this as well, y'all. And you know how it goes. So with the world to the Six of Swords in reverse, this person will be back. You know how this goes. This person will be back. They're showing up as a Knight of Wands in the reverse. You know how those people are. They come in and out of your life, but it's going to be up to you to stand your guard if you feel like this is not for you. Otherwise, they're going to come back and they're going to trigger you um, to consider them, because this is a codependent person. They go from person to person to use, and just look out for their own personal wants and needs. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse to the Moon, this is somebody that really just sells a dream, right? They sell a dream of love. They sell a dream of, oh, we're going to be together forever, blah, blah, blah. And then what ends up happening is you find out that this person was really just in it for what they can get. That's what I'm getting. And they're just very immature. I mean, when they're on their high horse as this Knight of Wands in reverse and taking action, that's as high as they get. But on their lowest day, they're showing up as a Page of Cups in the reverse. And this is their emotional state. They're very highly insecure, very highly codependent. They don't have no love to offer other than just kind of like go towards people to be an energy vampire, to lift their spirits up, to go have energy to keep moving. It's not good at all. It's not good at all. Yep. So I want to understand, why did this person do that to Cancer? Was there something that happened here? Queen of Cups in the reverse and Six of Wands in reverse. Again, codependency, insecurity, at its finest. This person lacks um, confidence, and they find it in other people. They find it through getting attention from other people. When they're feeling like they're at an all-time low, they reach out to other people to have their spirits be lifted to an all-time high. And it's very unfortunate because this person's not realizing that they're repeating this karmic cycle over and over and over again. That's what they're doing. They're doing the same thing over and over again. Thank you, Kay. Look at Kay, y'all. Kay, you're so sweet. Thank you, Kay, for sponsoring today's read. Thank you, Kay. It started off rocky, y'all. The read started off so rocky. I was like, oh my gosh. I couldn't believe it. But Cancer, let me tell you something. If you're a Cancer and you're watching right now, and you're asking yourself, should I go back to this person? I've invested so much into this. I've considered the fact that this person could be my family, my end all be all. Remember how this person showed up. Remember how this person treated you. Remember all the inconsistency. That is who this person is. And that's how this person will continue to show up. The Tower is in the reverse. This speaks of fear of change. Your person is stuck in their ways. They don't want to change. They don't want to evolve. They don't want to grow. They want to continue to go from person to person to take advantage of them, suck the life out of them in order to get what they want. King of Wands. And they don't mind playing head games and mind games to do it. They don't mind playing off of your emotions to get what they want. They just do these things to really just honestly make you drop your guard. You can't let them have that power anymore. You can't let them have that power anymore. They're refusing to change. This is a cold individual. They have a lot of work they got to do. They got a lot to do. All right, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I mean, I'm pulling as many cards as I can to get some clarity on your person. It's kind of saying the same thing about the, insecurity, the fears, the things, Yeah, like ASMR says, being an energy vampire. This is what this person does. Yeah. So yeah, I do see this person definitely. I mean, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, typically these type of people come back with the World to the Six of Swords in reverse. That also makes me feels like this person is definitely going to consider like coming back with their emotional baggage. They'll run off and then they'll be like, oh, okay. Can we start anew? Let's end the old. Let's start anew. This is somebody that tries to sweep stuff under the rug. Let's forget about the old and let's start anew. That's a no. Anywho, Leos are next. By the way, this person could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius. That's the main energies there. Okay. They can have that anywhere in their natal chart, in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. Hold on, Cancers. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Big shout out to Kay, man. Thank you, Kay, for the $10 donation this evening. Much love. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. Um, Leos are next. Any Leos in the room? Yeah, Cancers, if you feel like whatever you were experiencing is hard, start taking all that focus off of this person and put it into yourself, okay? Because I hope this reading tonight makes you just like realize like, okay, they are who they are. So it's unfortunate when people are like this, especially when you want the best for them, but they don't even want the best for themselves. So, all right, Leos are next. George is here. Alexis is here. All right, mighty Leos. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Mighty, mighty Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Leo is currently connected to in love and romance. What is that situation surrounding Leo and their person? We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Kate B. Thank you for the 19.99 and the limit. So cute. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So your person, Leo, let's talk about it. This person regrets being greedy. They could have given you more than what they were giving you. They could have really shown up for you and given more to this and contributed more to this relationship. I'm getting like somebody that regrets not just showing up for you in the way that you needed them to. Hmm. Give me some more on this King of Pentacles. Oh yeah, they're upset that they were being deceptive. This person could have gave you more in this relationship or did more and they just didn't. Some of you guys could have gotten into arguments about money or this person's effort. That could have been a big issue in this relationship. You could have called this person out and say, hey, I need you to give more. I need you to do more in this relationship. Like, what are you doing? Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred, for the $20. Look at y'all. Y'all so sweet tonight. Thank you. Y'all gonna have me cry now. Fred says, your awkward brother sending you some love, Mika. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Keith, Cat B. Thank you, Fred. Thank y'all so much. Kay, y'all so sweet. It's almost like this person just realized this, Leo. That's what's blowing my mind. I'm trying to really understand this energy because they had an opportunity to be this King of Pentacles, like generous, mature, stable, a good partner, a leader, all the things that you need them to be. That opportunity was so real, so evident, so available for this person to give, and they just refused. They refused. And now they're like, oh my gosh, I was being an asshole. I was being so controlling. I was being stuck in my ways. And this is like a real like moment of self-reflection and accountability this person's taking on their horrible behavior. Whoever's reading this is, just know your person definitely recognized where they went wrong. I mean, it's almost like they are going through it too. They're very sad and depressed, very embarrassed. I wonder, let's get some more on this. Why is this person just now? What is the deal with this? Why is this person just now realizing this? Oh, they're jealous. This person's jealous. So you, Gemini, getting away, possibly dating other people. Even if you're not dating other people, they think you are. They think that you're out here. Someone else is loving you up, loving you down. And they feel left out in the cold now. They're like, oh man, I fumbled a good one. I fumbled the real MVP. What was I thinking? Yeah, this person is not feeling good at all. Ooh. Well, back at the ranch, this is you, Leo, with the Two of Swords in the reverse to the Knight of Wands in the reverse. You're going off. You're going off trying to fight the right person for you. You're trying to find the right person for you. Some of you guys could actually be dating, or you're making plans to get back out there. Yep. You're definitely out there going for what you want. And this is making this person very jealous, whatever you're doing, whether if you got like a dating app or they hear about you on dates or something like that. Okay. Yeah. It's almost like you're at a space now where when it comes to this person and new offers, you really want to fight for what you want. You really want a solid offer with somebody. And you're going to stand at nothing to defend your stance. I love that. You're very clear about what you want, Leo. Your energy is coming across as somebody that's very clear about what you want as far as like love. You want something solid, but I think you are second guessing yourself like, who do I go to next though? Like, I'm gonna go out here and date. I'll see what's out there, but I don't know if I'm gonna find the right person. It's like we'll see. That's pretty much how dating is, though. That's, I think, very normal energy. Very normal energy indeed. Okay, let's keep it going. Oh, this person is heartbroken that they can't hold on to you forever. And you outside, you looking, you like, who else is out there? Who else is out there? Be careful though, Leo. Your energy is definitely coming up as somebody that is still needing to self-love, self-care, right? And you're needing the self-love and the self-care right now. Deep down with the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, you need to rest and you need to heal, but some of you guys are impulsively going to just get back out there and kind of ignore that. What advice do we have for Leo in this reading moving forward? Temperance in the reverse and the King of Swords. So, you know what you have to do. So, like, you need to listen to your head over your heart. Your mind is telling you to sit down and relax and heal, but your heart is saying, I really want love. And I think Spirit is saying that right now you need to kind of like walk away from love with the Eight of Cups underneath the deck. Because really what you're doing is you're going towards new love connections with the mask on. You're pretending like, oh, I've walked away from my past person. I'm all good. I'm ready to get into a new relationship. But Leo, let's be honest. Are you really ready for that? Are you really ready for that? A lot of you guys are not. And so you got to be careful with that energy. A lot of times when you move a little bit too fast into getting into a new relationship when you're not fully ready and present and open, it can lead to a karmic cycle on repeat. Yeah. Some of you guys still have some fears and some insecurities when it comes to trusting other people and opening up and going towards new connections. And that's what I'm talking about. That where things may not go as you want them to. So be careful with that, okay? Be careful with that. All right, that's what I have for you. Again, thank you so much, Kay, for the donation. Fred and Cat B. I appreciate y'all so much. You guys are so sweet. Cat B says, Mika is the bomb. She has a good spirit. Thank you. She shows of love, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And it's genuine. It's always coming from a genuine place. Leo, your person could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's the predominant energy that I have here. So fire or air sign, that's the predominant energy. It can be anybody, of course. It can be anybody. And also it could be Virgo. I also got Virgo here as well. All right, we're going to keep it rolling. Next, we have Virgo. Speaking of Virgo, next we have Virgo. All right. Any Virgos in the building? Any Virgos? All right, J Rock, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming to the live. If you're interested in getting a reading, you'll need to visit my website, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. My website link can be found at the top of the pinned comments if you're watching on your phone, like you know where the pinned comment is, or you can look in the description box below. I'll also drop the link in the live chat, but unfortunately we're not doing any mini reads tonight on this live, but you can always book a personal. I always get a lot of personals. And that's actually what I've been doing tonight. I've had a lineup of personals I had to do before we got on the live. That's why I was running a little behind schedule. So thank you guys for your patience earlier. All right, let's get it, Virgos. Hello. Or is it Lee Mora? Hello, hello. I hope I said that correct. Welcome, welcome. All right, Virgos, let's get it. No Virgos. All we got is J-Rock. Nobody else that's a Virgo. Come on, Virgos. Y'all be so quiet in the chat. I need y'all to say something. Come on, Virgos. All right, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the situation surrounding Virgo and the person that Virgo is connected to in love and romance at this time. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the Moon card. And then we have the Fool in the reverse. Okay. Your person is very upset. Okay. They're very upset because they can't reach out to you right now. I'm getting this person is not in the best state mentally. They feel a sense of frustration and guilt. This person knows like they have to rise up and be in this emperor energy before they come back to approach you. But this is someone, if they do come back, I don't think they have it in them to be a genuine emperor. So what do I mean by that? I mean, this is definitely someone that will play on your emotions to exude control and power in order to turn this thing around in their favor. Let's ask why. Why the King of Swords in the reverse? Why the King of Swords in the reverse? Because this is someone that is having a hard time letting go of their toxic side. They feel like it can't be done any other way. It can't be done any other way. As much as they try to detach from this toxic energy, it becomes more work that they would have to do in their eyes. They feel like, oh, to be a genuine and honest, upfront person, that means that I'm gonna have to put more work, put more effort, this and that. They don't want to do that. So the easiest thing to do is just to manipulate and lie and not be honest. But they're also upset because this feels like the energy of someone that expects you to chase them, but it looks like you're waiting for them to show up because of what they said or what they promised or what they're about. I don't know. You and them, like I'm getting the Empress and the Emperor. You guys are definitely a soulmate connection. Whoever I'm talking to, you guys definitely have a strong soul contract, you two. And I think that's why this loss is affecting you in the way it is, Virgo, because you really felt this strong bond to this person. They just couldn't get their act together. It's such a disappointment. That's what I'm getting. This is just such a freaking disappointment because they couldn't get their act together. And you don't trust waiting on this person. Like you don't even trust it. You're like, if I sit back and I were to just wait on this person to get their act together, it's going to be an utter disappointment because you've probably done this before. And every time, what do you get? You get you putting more effort and energy into this relationship, and this person sitting back, eating off of your plate, eating off of your energy, eating off of your effort. And the reason why is because this person is trying to take the easy way out. They want to manipulate lies so they can get what they can get. I mean, you're showing up as this empress, Virgo. You got it going on, boo. Okay. You do. And this person has the potential to be your emperor, but they're just choosing not to. I really, oh my gosh. I really want to understand why this person is fighting this urge. Other than laziness, why do they feel like they need to stay in this low vibrational energy? Why are they not changing this energy, spirit? Five of Pentacles and the Justice in reverse. See, this person is guilty of abandoning you, neglecting you, leaving you any kind of way, leaving you alone. They're guilty of this. But the problem is they don't want to take accountability for what they have done. And then they have the audacity to be upset at you because you're not chasing them. So they still, even in the absence of you, they want you to still continue to put in work. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You see what I'm talking about? You have left me, but I expect you to continue to pour into me. And I left you, but I expect you to chase me and pour. See, this person confusing me. Did this person confuse you? I'm getting like a wordsmith, like somebody that would just say some real stuff and you like, what? You know, it's like, make it make sense. Thank you, Candy, for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. You'll love it here. Listen, y'all, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work because it feels the energy of someone that has the potential to be amazing, to be the emperor, be your divine match, but they're just refusing to do the work. They don't want to do the work. They want to just be lazy. That's what it is. It's a lazy energy. That's the best way to describe what I'm getting, like lazy. And then mad when you don't put forth effort. They want to just be able to hold back and do what they want to do. This is the energy of someone that's just not ready to grow up. Because y'all know the emperor is the energy of someone that's ready to settle down, get married, be responsible, take the leadership role, right? The emperor conquers, demands respect, has authority. But this person wants to be a freaking Knight of Wands in the reverse. They rather do that than be an emperor. They rather move on and be for the streets. That's what they rather do. They rather run around town. Oh, stanky wand, oh, stanky poom poom, running around town, lay it low, spread it wide, and then expect you to still chase them. Make it make sense. You see what I'm saying? Let's see what you gonna do. What is Virgo gonna do? I think Virgo, you gonna just sit over here and just, sit back with your crown on and your cute dress on and be chilling. Be in hermit mode. That's what I think. But let's see. What is a all right, yeah, you don't. It's like you're prioritizing yourself, but feeling guilty doing this because you never really had to do this in this relationship before. This is the first time you're choosing yourself. This person has triggered a lot of insecurities and fears within you. And it's a very scary space to be in, Virgo. You know what I'm saying? To be in a space of you love someone so much and you want to build something amazing with the person, and they have so much potential. I see the energy right here. I'm looking dead at it, but then they don't want to show up for you. Very sad. Yeah, ASMR says it's sad when they said that they wanted, but when things got hard, they decided it was easier to hop around. Correct. And that's what I'm getting. Someone that thought it was easy to just run off. But you're a divine feminine. You're a rare catch. Come on now. Come on now, spirit. Virgo is an empress. You don't see these every day, especially not in this dating pool, okay? And this person running around and about to miss out on a whole empress because they're so stuck in their ways. Oh, I don't want to have to be, I don't have to be a responsible adult. I want to just be a kid running around town having a ball. Okay, well, you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they want to just juggle. Look at that. Two of Pentacles underneath the deck. Nobody got time for this. And all the while, reap the benefits of the relationship, but not be totally invested and committed. And that is a no. That is a no. That is a no. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, Libras. Where you at? Don't forget, guys, if you're interested in booking a personal, the best way for me to tap into your unique situation is to book a personal, by the way. So check it out. Link is in the description box below, pinned comments. And by the way, Virgo, you could have been connecting to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Oh, we also got Capricorn and Aries. Taurus and Virgo. We'll call it there. It can be anybody, of course, but those are the main ones there, of course. And Libras are next. Libras are next. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. And don't be scared, guys, to interact and say, hey, what up, girl? What up? Hey, girl. Hey. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Manny, thank you, Manny. Y'all running out today, man. Thank you, Manny. Man, Fred, Manny, Cat B, and K, thank you so much for sponsoring tonight's read, man. Y'all amazing. Thank you so much. It means the world to me because it makes it really feel like what I'm doing is really helping a lot of people. I hear and see the comments. You know, I'm one of those creators. Every time you guys leave a comment or you say something in the live, I see you. You are heard, you are seen. And I put forth a lot of time and effort and energy to come on just about every single day to give you guys these readings. So my hopes is that you guys are enjoying what's going on. And I really do enjoy what I do. I really do enjoy what I do, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. All right. We gonna keep it rolling, y'all, with Libra. House of Cards. What up? Thank you, Fred. Fred says, Mika, we turning that frown upside down you had in the beginning. You're right, because I was getting my feelings. I was like, hold up now, wait a second. The internet was messing up. Everybody abandoned me. I was like, where's everybody at? I was like, this reading's gonna go horrible, man. And it turned out great. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you're new here, don't hesitate to interact with the chat just to say hey or what have you. Let us know if any of these messages are resonating with you. I love to interact with you guys. Cabby said, ooh, he's supposed to leave. Yeah, supposed to. Just turned out they want us to be for the streets. All right, let's get it. Much love, House of Cards. Much love. Trian, what up, girl? All right, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Libra and the person that Libra is currently connected to in love and romance at this time. We have the Chariot, King of Swords, and we have the High Priestess. All right, so this is someone that is really reevaluating this relationship. You know, you guys can definitely be at a disconnect at this time. Possibly one or both of you guys are just totally silent. You guys are not talking to each other. The problem with this person is that they don't feel like they have enough power and control over you, and that bothers them. This person may not also feel like that they are in control of themselves. I don't know if that makes sense. And it has a lot to do with their own insecurity. Like they don't have a lot of confidence. This is somebody that doesn't have a lot of confidence in themselves to come forward. So they just kind of like disconnect, evaluate, over evaluate about what went wrong in this relationship. But it's like, where's the work? You know what I'm saying? With the devil in reverse, this person could have showed up very toxic, very low vibrational. And that's what they're thinking about, the things that they have done and how can they undo what they've done to you. That's what they're burdened by. What can I do to fix this? Well, that's going to be a lot of work. That's what they're thinking. What I got to do to fix this, that's going to be a lot of work. I don't know if I want that right now. I don't know if I really want that right now. I'm just going to kind of sit back and talk about it and unpack it and try to figure it out. You know, that's the best that they can do. They do indeed find you attractive. They do want something, but I'm just not feeling like they're going to take action now. Why is that? Give me some more. Why is this person not taking action? Strength in reverse and the King of Wands. Scared to go for what they want. Fear, insecurity, same thing. Lack of commitment, Page of Pentacles in reverse. You know, this is somebody that just procrastinates. They just hold back. They just, no effort. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. The cards are kind of repeating themselves of what I'm saying. It just is not really giving someone that is definitely trying to learn from it or grow from it. They're just thinking about it and just sitting back and be like, man, I could have did something different here. Yeah, I could have did something better. Okay, well, that's true. But did you do anything? You know, are you going to do anything? That's the thing. Oh my gosh. With the King of Swords to the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you, Libra, I really think you clearly see like this ain't gonna work. This is not gonna work between you two. I feel like you're starting to get turned off by this individual day by day, and you're trying to avoid them at all costs. I feel like if you bump into this person, you'll probably run away, run the other way, other direction, like, oh hell nah. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. It still is disappointing that you have to do this. That's how you feel. It's still sad that you have to go and you have to respond this type of way. But this person has tied your hands. They left you with no choice. And this is not really a decision you made because you don't love this person. This is more so a logical decision. You're making a head over heart decision. You're very wise. You're very wise. You see it very clearly for what it is. That this person is definitely not worth taking action toward. Yep. So I just want to see, what did this person do to Libra specifically? What did they do? Oh, Five of Swords, Page of Swords. This person played a lot of head games and mind games with you, didn't they? They played a lot of games with you. And then they would try to see how you're going to respond. This is somebody that would talk a lot of mess to you and like, oh, let me see how, let me see how, yeah. Let me see how Libra responds. Based on how Libra responds, that's going to determine my next action. Yeah, where I go next. Page of Wands with this. You know, this is like a very childish game this person would play where they would want to get a reaction out of you, like very low vibrational. We saw the devil card in reverse. So I think when you were in this energy, you may have noticed that this person did a lot of like things to trigger you. Whether it be things they said, things they did. They just really wanted you to get in your head and really make you think you're crazy. You may have gotten that. Like, why is this person always doing stuff to start stuff? It was like a game to them. Okay. The High Priestess to the Sun in the reverse. I'm going to be honest with you, Libra. Even though you guys are not talking, I think both of you guys are secretly like not happy about the outcome of this current situation, but for different reasons. I think your person's not happy because they feel like they may be losing their power, their control, access to you. And they're frustrated because they know that you're putting your foot down. You're putting down a very strong boundary of saying you need them to rise up and be a better version of themselves. And the problem is you're not getting it, so you've turned your back. You've seen a pattern of behavior, and it's like the facts are the facts. The facts are the facts, and that's what you are holding on to. The facts. With the Two of Wands to the Six of Wands in the reverse, like you're going back and forth, Libra, about one thing. And I think what it is why isn't this person giving me attention? Why isn't this person making the effort to, create this happily ever after with me? Like, you're almost kind of confused on what to do next. Because I even got when you left this person, you're like, I don't even know if that's the right decision. I feel like I know that's the right thing to do, but like, is it? At the end of the day, no matter what, you just feel like you guys are on two different pages and you just don't know how you got here. Let's just say it's triggered you in so many different ways. This is a very complicated reading. Libra, if this is your story, like I would literally have to do a personal with you to really unpack this because it's so many layers here to this where you have a very complex energy. So does this person. And I don't know if it's because both of you guys are, going back and forth, or there's been some days you think this, then certain days you think that. I'm just getting like, what the heck is going on here? So what advice we have for Libra? Because I can't today. All right, we had now when I this card flew out, it was like flipping around. The Two of Cups was flipping all over the place. Let me get some on that. So we'll say it'll be on the sideways, and then we have the Lovers in reverse. Okay. I think both of you guys are scared of coming together. You're scared of the risk. You feel like there's too much risk here to be in this relationship, and so does your person. Too much at stake. It's like you still want to be with each other, but y'all just not jiving. And so both are guarded, right? Both are kind of protecting themselves because it's not really giving what you needed to give. You're not getting your end of the bargain. They're not getting their end of the bargain. So then it just feels like both parties are having issues. So the advice would be what then? I'm still having trouble understanding. To, I guess, keep your guard up. This is this is one of those things where you're going to be challenged about keeping your boundary up. Because if you don't keep your boundary up, it can continue to affect your stability in your life, whether it be monetary or just in general. So you got to be careful. Got to be careful. Could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I mean, it could be any sign. It's just so much energy here. It's a lot of energy here. It can be anybody, to be honest. It can be anybody. I'm not even going to put a sign on it because it's a lot of energy here because I done pulled just about all the cards. Libra, trying to understand you and your person. Y'all just got me all the way discombobulated. Woo, my head hurts. My head hurts, Libra. It's your fault. Now we doing Scorpio. Now we doing Scorpio. I got to get out of the Libra energy, y'all. My head, my head. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Fred brought up a good point earlier. He was just saying, everybody needs a hug tonight. Yeah. It's just a lot of like low vibrational energy around. And I tell people with tarot, watch tarot very, carefully, because when you watch tarot, it's not everybody's story. It's not. The way the energy works is the messages are going to come out for those that need it the most. And it is a collective read. So it's going to be the collective groups of whatever zodiac sign that really need to hear the message. I always say if you're in a happy, loving, perfect relationship and you're watching a collective read, more than likely it won't resonate with you. Okay, tarot reading probably won't, because most people turn to tarot when they're having some type of issues. But just like one of the personals that I have done, sometimes you just get all around great, beautiful, loving energies and positive messages about your person. But that's where it comes in, when I'm honing in specifically on your energy, your situation, and I'm just focusing on you. So that's the best way to watch tarot, is look at it from a lens of, what does spirit need me to hear? And am I going through something difficult in my love life? If it's a love reading, is there a concern you have in love? If so, then let's see what the message is about the concern. If you're not having issues in your love life, then maybe a love reading isn't for you at this time. But it's always fun to still watch. I love to have viewers here, especially to give some advice for those that may need it. And when it comes to money, if you're not having issues with your career or your finances, and most of the time, most people that's having issues with money will watch, a money read. So I hope that makes sense. But every now and then, we'll get a good energy. And as a collective, that means that group of whatever sign we're on is just having a really good run. They're just having a really good run. All right, so let's keep rolling, y'all. We have Scorpio. The fun thing about it, is a tarot fan myself, when I will watch tarot, it just depends. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes it would be perfect, hit the ground running. And I'm talking about even for my favorite readers. Even for my favorite readers, sometimes the messages didn't click sometimes. They'll be talking about oh, this new person, this new person, that. And I'm like, but I'm single. I haven't met anybody. That means because it wasn't my message, or it can be a timeline thing. I just haven't met them yet, but they're coming, right? So that's how energy works. Energy is something when you're talking about a collective that you're reading for. All right, but thank you so much. And we love Fred, y'all. Let's take a moment. Fred is so sweet. Fred is always a upbeat, positive, beautiful energy. I just really, really enjoy Fred's encouraging, positive words. So if you haven't done so already, if everybody can just give a shout out to Fred, our amazing mod, or say thank you, or put a heart in the chat. If you can put a heart in the chat to show Fred some love. He's one of our new mods, and I think he's doing a great job. So thank you, Fred, for supporting the channel. I really appreciate you. I know I picked you, but I know you've always really come through with some good, encouraging words. So I thought it'll be a good fit for you, but you're doing great. Just thought I would let you know that. And hopefully the subscribers can show their support for you to just show that you're doing great too. And they appreciate you as well. Okay, let's roll, y'all. We got Scorpio next. For the thousandth time, I didn't say we got Scorpio next. We got Scorpio next. Here we go. Love you too, Fred. Love you too. ASMR said everybody loves Fred in the group. He keeps it up. Yep. All right, Scorpio, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so that's what I was picking up. Hold on a second, Scorpio. That's what I was picking up, Cat B, because I was like in the Libra reading, I'm like, why does it feel like it's just all over the place? And that's probably what it is. It's like a hot and cold, in and out. It's like, what the heck is going on? It's so strange. So yeah, that's what I was getting. So thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah. Okay, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Scorpio is currently connected to in love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Scorpio and the person that Scorpio is connected to in love? All right, we got jumpers today. Four of Cups, King of Swords, and King of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody that is definitely in regret. And they're in regret because they had an opportunity to accept your love and they didn't. They were being very cold. They're bitter now and angry because you've sailed away into the sunset to go find another suitor, right? Let me get something on. Why did this person accept Scorpio's love offer? They were being selfish. This is somebody that was being very selfish, self-centered, just, creating a lot of conflicts by stringing this along. And I feel like this is somebody that just got cold feet. I think they didn't really put a lot of their emotions in it. This could have been someone that was emotionally unavailable during the time you guys were together, and now they're upset that they could be losing you. Yeah, that you guys have this disconnect. They know you don't trust them. They know that they've created a disaster that's possibly something they can't come back on. And now they're heartbroken. Yeah, now they're heartbroken. With the King of Swords to the Knight of Swords, I really feel like, Scorpio, you're going to go for what you want. You're a bit confused, though, if going towards this person would be something that would be desirable right now, but you've been thinking about it secretly, fantasizing about it, but also being realistic, knowing what the facts are, and reminding yourself, saying, we just may not be a match. With the Hierophant in the reverse to the Lovers in the reverse, we just may not be a match. I would just want to understand your energy, Scorpio. Why are you thinking about going back to this person, or at least taking action or messaging or something? Page of Pentacles, okay. Page of Wands. Hmm. Some of you Scorpios are honestly really thinking about going toward this person. I don't know what that is, but underneath the deck, you're still overthinking it. It's almost like you're curious. I'm getting like a curiosity. But also overthinking it, like, well, what if this cycle is on repeat? What if this person doesn't change this time? So a lot of you guys don't really know what's triggered you. I'm not sure. I don't know if this was something that you just are thinking about. With the King of Cups in the reverse to the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is someone, again, like, the way they view this is a situation that is triggering to them emotion wise, because they feel like you definitely could be dating other people, talking to other people, doing your own thing. And it's making this person very jealous. And they deem you as somebody being very selfish too. They're watching you, keeping tabs on you. And you, on the contrary, back at the ranch, you're contemplating about, making amends with this person, as long as they're willing to work on it. Interesting, Scorpio. And y'all know the roles could be reversed, so just take it as it resonates. Yeah. I think it's stemming from a place of needing to know where this can go. As long as you know where this can go, I think you'll be confident to take the risk. All right. I want to get some advice for Scorpio on this. What should Scorpio do in this situation if it's their story? This is a very interesting dynamic here. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Remember what this person did to you and how they left you. And understand that the only thing you're going to get in this relationship is a repeated karmic cycle. Even though you have determination to work on it, that doesn't mean your other person has that same determination. Just keep that in mind. They will definitely possibly be wearing a mask or pretending that, and it just may not work. What does this other person want with Scorpio? They just want their ego fed. So if you really like go back to this person, it would like boost their ego and confidence and make you kind of look like you're falling for their manipulation tactics. That you're falling right into the grasp of what they wanted you to do. I'm just telling you, Scorpio. And it's really strange, Scorpio, because you typically don't fall for stuff like this. So I wonder where this is coming from. What did it stem from? Why is Scorpio feeling this way? Okay, you just want to make things right. You can't get over this. It's like maybe you just feel like you can't get over it. So that's what I have for you. I hope it makes sense and I hope it resonates. Scorpio, you could be connecting to Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, and Aries, Leo, Sag, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot of air. It's a lot of air. A lot of air. All right. Michelle says, yes, so many. What did I just say? What was that? Oh my gosh. Y'all know I'm getting tired. Michelle says, so manipulative. That's why I cut them off. Exactly. Very manipulative. Scorpio, let the Scorpios that are considering going back understand, like, this person has tricks up their sleeve. They're not who they say they are. They are very manipulative. Like, understand the energy. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's not real. It's an illusion. Don't fall for it. But of course, you have free will. So there you go. All right. Because some of y'all won't listen to me, and that's okay. Whatever. Sagittarius is next. Sagittarius. And some of y'all have already passed this test. Some of y'all said, hey, I've already been there, done that. Y'all know how tarot it works. It's different timelines for everybody. Some of y'all already been through that cycle and dodged that bullet. Let's roll, Sagittarius. Lola B says, yes, the Virgo reading is spot on. He's confused the F out of me. You too, girl. Excuse my language, but back and forth mentally, for 3 years, running and expecting me to chase him. That's a no. I heard that. I heard that. All right, Tracy, let's get it. This is for all Sagittariuses. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Sagittarius in love and romance. How does this person currently feel about the connection surrounding Sagittarius and this person? All right, we got the King of Swords. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Six of Wands. So Sagittarius, whoever this person is that you're connecting to is very clear about what they want. And what they want is to get your attention. Better yet, they definitely want a reunion. Okay, they want to reunite. You guys definitely could be separated or had some type of breakup. You don't trust this person. You don't trust this person, but this person's energy is coming across as somebody that really wants to at least take it slow. Like can we just reunite for just a moment and see where it can go? This person's pissed off that you're single and that you're stable and you're abundant and you're doing fine without them. They don't like that. This person could have dangled like money or stability over your head to keep you to stay, but they're recognizing that it didn't work. Like you're still standing 10 toes down and doing just fine without them in your life. And they're a little bit salty about that. They are. They don't like that. Yeah, you exuding this level of emotional maturity and security is creating a lot of issues in the way this person feels. It's creating a lot of stress and tension in their energy. This is someone that's so used to you always pouring to them, giving to them, nurturing them, being there for them. The fact that you're not doing that anymore, it kind of baffles this person. It's almost like you it's kind of like you morphed into someone. It was like, it's morphin' time. And you just became your own different person. And they don't like that. They're like, who the hell does Sagittarius think they are? Doing you. That's what you are. Doing you. Yeah. You just went a whole nother direction because what you've realized is this person is a total disappointment. You don't get no cooperation from them. You know, they put you through the ringer. Like you're just tired. This is like a Sagittarius that's exhausted. And so you just started focusing on yourself, pouring into yourself, loving yourself. And they see this and they're like, what in the world has happened? Like, this is not what's supposed to happen. What was supposed to happen is Sagittarius was supposed to chase me, or Sagittarius was supposed to be there for me. Sagittarius wasn't supposed to run off and, live their best life without me. Yeah, they want your attention. Six of Wands to the Page of Cups. Look at this sorry offer. Talking about, hey, Sagittarius, I'm sorry, or whatever. I'm sorry, or whatever. Like, hey, do you see me? Sagittarius, do you see me? Hello, that's her person. Do you see me? Do you want me? I'm sorry. I mean, I guess, hey, Saggy, are you there? Exactly, Michelle, the nerve. And then my thing is your energy, Saggy, is someone that's really been through hell and back with this person. You've tried it so many times. You've given your all. You've given your best shot. You've given your best effort to constantly be let down by this individual, only to realize you can't do this anymore. It's like time's up. Time's up. So what is your future action, Sagittarius, towards this? You're realizing now that you need to use a different approach. Instead of going about this the way that you always did, now you're going about this uh, to protect yourself and to pour into yourself. Remember, I said you're creating yourself to be this powerful, strong, independent being to where you're not always like people pleasing or given to this person. And this person is mind blown. They're like, whoa, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, you don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want your old sippy cup. I don't want your page of cups. You don't want that. You over it. You ready for somebody else. Look at you. You ready for a new passion beginning elsewhere. And this could be in career. This can be in love. A lot of you guys are just pursuing your passions. You're focused on what you want to create in your life. Some of you guys could be starting a new business, or you could be starting, a new relationship. And if this hasn't happened, Sagittarius, yet, it's going to be happening soon. And it's really going to make this person sick. So keep doing you, boo. Keep doing you. Booyah. That's what I'm talking about. Capricorn, let's get it. By the way, Sag, you could be connecting to fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, such as yourself. Possible water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's the main energies there. Kathleen says that was really nice. Yeah, I think that was the best, one of the best readings of the night. I love to see like readings where even if my subscribers are going through something difficult, they're a phoenix from the rising from the ashes. But I always would love to see just all good energy as a collective. Can we just get all like everybody falling in love and butterflies and rainbows? That's what I really want to see, but that's not what comes through. Man. But that was good. It was a good read. Bree says, dang. I came right on time for exactly what I needed to hear for Sag. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, it's time for the cap and the corn. Capricorn. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that Capricorn is currently connected to in love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Capricorn and their person? We got the Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups in the reverse, and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Okay. This is a very like self-serving energy. Like, I just want to stay single. That's what your person will want to say. I really would like to just stay single and focus on my finances, my independence, my own personal goals. They are kind of like looking back at this connection you guys had and feel like they really took it a little bit too far with the head games and mind games, the arguments, the confrontations, whatever issues you guys did have. This person kind of regrets that. I'm just going to be honest. They kind of regret that. But the truth is, they're just kind of more content with being single right now. The truth is, as far as emotions, though, they're not really happy. This is somebody that's kind of like the cup is half empty instead of the cup is half full. They think so pessimistic about a lot of things. And that's why they're in lack. They feel like they're like they can't win. They can't get ahead. They lost you. They lost this connection, but hey, at least I'm single. And it looks like they're going to be stubborn and stay in that space. Let me ask, why is this person not wanting to come towards Capricorn? What is the deal with that? They don't want to take accountability. They know if they have to come back, if they came back, they would have to take accountability. They would have to say something. They would have to do something. And that part right there is problematic. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not even going to hold you. That's problematic. They don't want to acknowledge what they have done. Too stubborn to do so. But they're also jealous. Get this. They're also jealous because they know there's a possibility that you are outside dating other people. And listen, Capricorn, you could just be going to work and going home because you all about your coin. Capricorn, let me tell you something. I already know. You about your coin. You about your stability, your money, your grind. You ain't got time for this. So, in the eyes of your person, they're definitely feeling a bit paranoid, but they're not really doing much about it because they don't want to own up to their mistake. That's kind of where we are with it. Okay, so check this out. You, Capricorn, really are seeing this person for who they are. The history, the drama, the things that you went through in the past with this person, you're now seeing that, you know what? This person really didn't make me happy. They didn't really give me the type of relationship I really wanted, and you don't feel too optimistic about moving forward with this at all. If anything, you kind of feel like it would present way too many challenges that you would have to overcome, especially when it comes to how you perceive this person. This person has really put a bad taste in your mouth. And a lot of you guys are very upset and very bitter. You think a lot of negative thoughts about this person. Yeah, like I think what you're mostly upset about is, say if you live with this person or you plan to get married or have some type of stability long term with this person. They ruined it, and that really upset you because you were really hoping that it would work between you two, and it just didn't. So with the Seven of Wands reverse, you're just giving up on this. Like you're not trusting it. That's the best way to describe it. You're not trusting it. Now, here we are with your person. They're in a space of, I don't want to have to do the work. I don't want to have to fix this. I don't want to have to take accountability. I'd rather just sit back and suffer in silence, really, because they see you as their soulmate. Make it make sense. They see you as their soulmate, but they're not doing anything. Okay, how do you see this person, Capricorn? A headache? This person has put you in a space of a big spiritual lesson of learning from this individual that you can't continue to pour into people and get very little to nothing in return. You learned a big lesson about that. Any advice for Capricorn on this, really? Continue to pour into yourself. Continue to thrive. Continue to grow. I think a lot of you guys, like I say, you're focusing on your coin anyway. Okay, you focusing on you, boo. So continue to grind, continue to grow, continue to look selfish because that's how they perceive you, and that's okay. Let them keep watching. That's what I say. All right, so what do we got here? We got Leo, we got Gemini, we got Libra, we got Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius. All right, we rolling now. We almost there, y'all. We only got 2 signs left, but if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button, y'all. Like the video. Show your girl some love. Man, oh man, you guys have been so generous and so kind tonight, and I really appreciate all that you guys do to support the channel, whether it be sending super chats, whether it be sending likes, or leaving comments. I appreciate you all. And I just want to give everybody a heads up that my sale for my personal readings will be coming to an end very soon. So please make sure you guys check out that special. It's been a very ongoing special, but very soon, I would say probably the next couple weeks, when we come up on our 1 year anniversary, the price will change. So please take advantage of it. We definitely been having a great first year on this platform, but I've been reading tarot for many years for all of my new viewers. So I just thought this is the best way to share with the world. And I appreciate the support. I really do. It's been amazing. We're already up to 27,000 subscribers. And we're still growing. My goal is hopefully by the end of next year, we'll be over 50K, right? Hopefully double it. That's the goal. So we'll see where we take this thing, and it's all going to be because of you. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. Appreciate you all so much. All right, Aqua Gang, where you at? I see we got Keita here. We got Lisa here, by the way, man. Lisa, hey, I don't think I spoke to you, girlie, but thank you so much for coming into the live. Yeah. Sometimes some of our mods need a break, and that is totally okay. That's why I try to get as many other amazing people that frequent, that I know that'll look out for the channel and support our viewers, give them an opportunity to shine. So thank you to those amazing mods holding it down tonight. Big shout out to Fred and Lisa, man. Thank y'all. A big shout out to Fred. All right, let's roll, y'all. We got Destiny here, February 7th. Okay. Keita's here. We got Geneva and Tristan. And your girl Mika, for those that don't know, I'm an Aquarius, Sun and Venus. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that Aquarius is currently connected to in love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Aquarius and their person? We got 8 of Wands in the reverse. We got 3 of Wands in the reverse. And we got the 3 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. A lot of threes. 3 could be significant for somebody out there. Hmm. 38, 33. Those numbers can be significant. 83. Okay, so this person isn't taking action towards you, Aquarius. They're not communicating with you. You guys could be at a distance from each other, but they're spying on you. They're keeping tabs on you. This is somebody that is definitely asking people about you, watching your socials. They're keeping an eye on you some type of way. Why is this person watching Aquarius but not doing anything? Because this person is really trying to set themselves free from this karmic prison that they've created for themselves. I think for a very long time, this is the energy that your person has been coming up as this emperor in reverse. Very controlling, very stubborn, very reckless. They just kind of do what they want. They move at the beat of their own drum, right? But what they're seeing is making them jealous. It was almost like someone watching you, seeing something that's triggering them, and almost feeling like they're losing control of you. I feel like for so long they felt like they were in control, but now not so much. Why is that? Why do they feel like they're in control of Aquarius and why not now? Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's overwhelming to come forward and do something about this. It's so hard to make things right. The only way that this person knows to fix this, Aquarius, is to show up in the energy of the Magician in the reverse. This is someone that can definitely manipulate their way through any situation. But this time, they kind of feel like their tricks won't work. And that's bothering them too. You know why? Because you turned your back, boo. Look at you. You turned your back. Aquarius, you said you're not the one, as you see Fred. It's a 11 right now where Fred's at. You not the 2, the 3, the 4, or the 5 to be F with. Okay. 11 can be significant. Aquarius, you turned your back on this person. You got tired of waiting on them to get their crap together, to give to you, to be generous to you, and you just start pouring into your career, your money, your stability, your abundance. You're coming across in the energy of somebody that secretly is getting into the bag. Oh boy. Oh boy. This person has fumbled a blessing. That's what happened. So what this person may be seeing is you, Aquarius, are glowing up. You're stable. You're abundant. You're doing better without this person. And it's making them sick. Ooh, it's making them sick. But you had to, because this person put 10 swords in your back. That's how you feel about this. You feel betrayed and you said, bump this. I'm not giving this person nothing else. And I'm going to start pouring into myself, because this is a total disappointment. Deep down, you do feel disappointed because you feel like you failed. You failed yourself. You failed this relationship. You really wanted it to work. You know what I'm saying? But you had to just walk away because there was nothing else you can give to this. When you hit a brick wall, Aquarius, you got to just turn your back. You got to move forward. And for a lot of you guys, you snuck away. At least that's how this person feels. 3 of Swords in reverse to the Sun. You know, this person feels like you're happily moving away from them. And they want to apologize now that they see that you are really putting on this image in what they see as someone that is okay without them. They don't like that. But you know, Aquarius, you are really good at really looking at the facts and using head over heart. And what you realize is that you have got this with or without this person. To be honest, you were coming probably into this connection as somebody that was already abundant and stable anyway. You didn't need this old stanky page because that's what you got. You got somebody that wasn't even on your level energetically, but you were willing to give this person an opportunity to show you something different. And they did this by manipulation and lies. They came across as this fake emperor, and you took it as, oh, this person's going to show up and be my divine match, when it turned out it was all smoke and mirrors. So now they want to apologize and they still a page. You following? They still a page. You a king of pentacles. It don't matter the gender in tarot. You are a mature, abundant, stable offer, and they a sippy cup offer. Make it make sense. What they think this is? They think Aquarius gonna chase that? It's a no. It's a no. It is a no. Fred says, Mika, spot on, girl. When I love it, give 1,000. I myself could not sustain a relationship. It's hard to sustain a relationship with an energy like this, Aquarius, is because what you so seek is something stable and abundant. And even if a lot of you guys may have to just focus more so on your stability, your career, your abundance, you guys are definitely doing well. Oh, yeah. It's like a sweet revenge. You know, this is like karmic justice playing out, Aquarius. Very similar to who was that? Was that Sagittarius? I don't know. It was a couple of other signs where they may have gotten the shorter end of the stick, but then they're coming out winning, because I always tell people that karmic justice is real. Like, if you come in with good, genuine intentions and good vibrational energy, you will be karmically rewarded. Because I feel like what you did is you didn't stoop down to this person's level. You responsibly just moved on with your life. And that was the best choice. It makes sense. It makes sense. Yep. For example, Kita's an Aquarius. She said, I just got another job offer today for even more money. Congratulations, girl. Yes, Aqua gang, gang, gang. King of Pentacles in this thing. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you something. Y'all better listen up. Now they want a relationship with you. Okay. Now they want a relationship with you. What should Aquarius do here? I don't think y'all need advice, but what should Aquarius do with this person? The Star and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit has a sense of humor. They say, baby, if you don't drop this fool, I know something. You better drop this fool. You have overextended your stay. You have given way too much to this person in the past. And there's way more fish in the sea. Okay, it was all an illusion. This person's not even a feasible option, to be honest. They're not even on your level. Let's just call a thing a thing. Let's call a thing a thing. All right, that's what we got, y'all. Let me know if it resonates. Thank you so much, Aqua Gang, for your feedback and support. Big shout out again to Fred. Big shout out to Kay. Big shout out to Cat B. And who else donated, y'all? It was so many donations, I can't even keep track today. To all those that donated to the channel today. Thank y'all. It was somebody else. I should have wrote it down. I will forget, y'all. But thank y'all for those that donated. I appreciate you guys. It always goes back to the channel, seriously. Most of the time, I'll get stuff like cards. I'll get like I had to buy another mic. Y'all noticed the other mic that I had, the audio was going out, so I went and bought another wireless mic. So that was about $100 right there. So yeah, I bought my candles. Y'all see my little candles? So the little donations, they do help support the channel. Okay, we're gonna roll, y'all. We're gonna keep it rolling. Pisces is next. Again, big congratulations to Kita. And listen, we had another fellow Aqua, one of our amazing mods, Rachel, graduated with her bachelor's degree. So I'm telling you, the only direction for Aqua is up and up and up. We stuck. We up. We up. We up. We stuck. I'm trying to tell you. Folks don't understand the assignment and they fumble. A blessing. It is what it is. Of course, if you were a cross watcher, the roles could be reversed. So just take it as it resonates for you. Pisces is next. Pisces, Pisces. You're welcome. You're so welcome. To be canceled for says, thank you for the read. You're welcome. I appreciate y'all so much for being here tonight. We're going to go ahead and move on to Pisces. Don't forget to like the video before we head out this evening. Let's get it, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Pisces and the current person that Pisces is connected to in love and romance at this time. We have the Hierophant. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And then we have the Knight of Swords. All right. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Pisces. What you're dealing with is somebody that really wants your giving, nurturing, loving spirit. They feel like you are very stable. You're definitely a practical option, one of which that they can see like possibly settling down with and aligns with their core values of what they're looking for. You know, they see the potential and what this can be. However, it's led to a lot of tension in this relationship because you may be dealing with somebody that is very hard to deal with. Like, they expect you to be in this Queen of Pentacles energy, giving, 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 doing, 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 and then you get very little in return. See that? King of Pentacles underneath the deck to the devil. This person has a very strong focus and emphasis on money, on material, on the 3D things. This is supposed to be a love reading, right? Where is the love? It's almost like they see you as practical for what you can provide, not necessarily love, but they do enjoy the fact that you're very responsible. You're definitely a good, responsible option. They're not feeling too confident about doing something about this relationship because they really feel like you are getting away. With the Queen of Wands in the reverse to the Nine of Wands in the reverse, you're getting quite tired of this person's crap, to be honest. Like, anytime that you would come together with this person or try to make things work or reunite with them, it would just take a lot out of you. Like, it would make it very difficult for you to be able to get the results that you seek. I'm just trying to see, what does Pisces want with this person though? Okay, you want the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you want something that's long-term, stable, build legacy wealth, but you can't do this by yourself, correct? So in your eyes, you really, honestly, truly want reciprocity. And that may be the thing that's really frustrating you and confusing you. on if this can even happen. So a lot of you Pisces right now that are watching, you don't know if it's worth it reuniting with this person, going back with them. So a lot of you guys can be watching Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance right now. Try to see what time they on. Try to see what they up to, what they about, what is their intention, blah, blah, blah. Right? Because you're definitely spying on them, but you don't know what to do next. It's kind of like, I need to get more information before I make a move. As long as I get some information, then I know what to do next. And then once I do that, I still won't give them too much because honestly, I think you're scared of being taken advantage of. This person may impulsively come towards you without a real plan. Why is that? Why don't they have a plan on what to do? Okay. Because it requires confidence, courage, determination, willpower, consistency, the things that this person really struggles with. Like they need to have all this happen and see it through to a 10 of cups situation. And that kind of freaks this person out because they know that's what you want. You want the real deal. You want follow through. But this person doesn't build anything on a solid foundation. So it makes it hard. Why is this person just giving me a hard time? And my Pisces friend a hard time because this person about making me tired now. What the what? Oh man, Four of Swords. Here is the deal. This person is holding back, contemplating on ways that they can emotionally manipulate you, get in your head. You're confused because this person has played too many head games and mind games. I can't even talk because they're trying to block the message. This person is plotting their next move because they want to get in your head. Why the King of Swords in reverse? They want to be able to continue to pick up where they left off. Whatever the experience this person was getting in the relationship, it was fine for them. It was great for them. And that's what they want to revive. They want whatever you were providing them in the past, that's what they want. But they don't want to put forth a lot of effort to see this thing through. And there we go. Yeah, see, it's like I'm psychic or something. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse came out. They want you to continue to give, just like you did in the past. You know how you was always giving them and doing stuff for them? Hello, Pisces, I need you to keep it up. I need you to keep it up. That's why this person feels. I need you to keep it up. Because I'm not happy if you're not giving to me what you've done in the past. Hello. Oh my gosh. So let me ask this. Let me ask this. What advice do you have for Pisces on this? Because this person about to give me a whole migraine tonight. The Moon in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. You need to release your fears of setting your firm boundaries. Some of you guys are scared to put that strong boundary in place to say, I'm not going to deal with this. You're going to either do as I need you to do, or you can get up and get lost. Period. That's the time you need to be on right there. There we go. That's right. That's right. Y'all see it. She said this person needs to get somebody else to do it because she tired. Mm-hmm. Whatever you got to tell them, Pisces, you need to let them know. You need to shut it down. Shut down shop. You need to shut down shop because otherwise, Spirit is warning you, you're going to continue to carry all this relationship on your own. You're going to continue to do the work because this person's not going to lift a finger. They're going to expect you to do all this. They have no motivation to do anything. With the Eight of Pentacles reverse, this is a very lazy energy. This is somebody that just kind of like sits back and be like, oh, you know, they want the easy route. They always want the easy way out of things. And they want the easy way out of being able to have this relationship with the lovers. Okay. And the easy way out is for you to do all the work. 10 of Wands. And that is a no. That is a no. We don't do this on that channel. On this channel, we don't do that. We don't carry the whole relationship on our own because a relationship is two people coming together to work as a team. It's a partnership, right? Right. All right, y'all. So what do we have? We have possible fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, possible earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's predominantly here. I got Cancer. Yeah, Cancer. Pisces. I can't remember if I said water sign. That's a big one too. It's a lot of signs here. But the main thing about this Pisces is protect yourself. Stay true to your standards and boundaries. And the rest will follow. You know, stay true to that always. Always, always, always. All right, you guys. That's what I have for you tonight. What you guys think? Did y'all enjoy the reading? Thank you guys so much for coming. Big shout out to our mod this evening, Fred and Lisa, coming through. You guys, thank you guys so much. You rock. And big shout out to our donators this evening. If you donated to the channel this evening, I appreciate you so much. I can't thank you enough because anytime you do stuff like that, it really does go back to the channel. And I am being very honest about that. It will be put to good use. So keep it coming if you feel generous. It doesn't hurt. And if you would like to save that money for a personal, as you guys can see right here, I do offer personals on this channel. Check out my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I've done several readings, y'all. I feel like I've done a million today behind the scenes. So your girl is exhausted. You probably can tell by my voice is a little crackly because I've been doing personals before I went live. But if you want to get a personal, check out my website for the different types of personals I do offer. And be looking out this weekend if you want to do a mini read. I'll be posting information for mini reads very soon, later this week, if you would like to. But do keep in mind the 20% off sale will expire very soon in the next few coming up weeks. So you definitely want to take advantage of this sale while it's still hot. All right. Again, thank you all so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go. Be sure to check out my collective read that I did recently. I have the link to my collective read playlist because, as you guys know, collective reads, there could be messages in that reading for you as well. All right, guys, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. I hope you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourself. Namaste. Thanks for watching.